Correct. So, guys, that was our Hit It and Quit It. As always, I thank you guys for tuning in to Think Different TV. I love you, love you, love you guys for tuning in. We're going to jump into this hot topic real quick. But before we even do that, I just want to once again run through that I am pulling up twice a week. We got In My Opinion with Think Different TV's Lashia, which is every Sunday at 5:15 p.m. Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on. Prayer. All right. So yes. Woo. So I'm putting up twice in a week. In My Opinion with Think Different TV's Lashia is every Sunday, 5:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Live 97.5 FM on It's Yours Radio. You can listen in on www.live975.com. And it's always a good time. I do some trending topics and I bring it to y'all live in effect. And I want to thank you again for tuning in to Think Different TV, which is every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Make sure that y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell on our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any episodes, replays, or exclusive interviews from Think Different TV. And we're going to kick off the hot topic like this. Hey, everybody. Hey. So let's get into this hot topic.
I'm coming in hot.
So our hot topic today is finding your person after 30. And this is a very near and dear topic to me because I am after 30. And I found that it has been very difficult to kind of fall into a relationship or begin a relationship after 30. You know, when you're in your teens to your early 20s, you're looking for someone who has common interests. When you're going from your 20s to your 30s, you're looking for someone who has not only common interests, but also common goals. All right. Someone who is looking to achieve some modicum of success somewhere around the realm of what you are looking to achieve, or if they have different dreams, that's okay, but at least y'all are working towards something. And then when you get to like your 30s to 40s, you're looking for somebody that has all eight, right, plus has, you know, common morals, common values, and all that great stuff. And what I found is that when I'm dating, I'm meeting really great guys. I think that when you've been when you've been single as long as I have, which is going on 3 years now, it's kind of hard to get back into relationship mode. And honestly, it hasn't been difficult to date and spend time with someone, but I'm considering all the factors. I have a son. It's not just me. You know, if I start dating someone again, you know, eventually they're going to meet my son. Eventually, there's going to be that conversation. So I think it's a lot easier when you don't have any children. But those who do have children and are dating after 30, you know, I'm right there with you. I'm right in the struggle with you, honey. So it is very difficult. But it is not something that is unachievable. So I have gotten to the point now where I'm like, I let Jesus take the wheel. I let him do his thing. You bring people to me, but you do also have to put it out into the universe. You do have to say, you know, this is what you want, and you have to really want that. And you have to also work on yourself to get to the point where you are where you're supposed to be at. You got to be in position to get that person that you want. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel as though Um, I feel as though it can be a challenge, but if you are really someone who is really looking for your person, like seriously looking for your person, then definitely, make sure you are working on yourself and make sure that you are doing and putting everything in place that you need to put in place. So when you find that person, you could already be ready for that person. Now, are you going to be 100% ready? Not really, because, things happen. You might have all your financials in order, but you might not mentally be there. You might be mentally there, but you're not physically there. You might be physically there, but you're not spiritually there. It's all these different factors. So you might want to just sit down with yourself and say, hey, self, and self will be like, if you really want to move to the next step of having someone in your life and doing all those great things, then you have to do the work. You have to do the work. You have to work on yourself. And that's something that I tell myself all the time. I got to work on myself. I have to make sure that I am in position for the person who is going to love on me and the person I'm going to love on for the rest of my life. So I'm going to jump to these comments real quick because I know y'all been um commenting, and that was on the other stream. So what I'm doing is I'm breaking up Think Different TV. I am definitely doing live shows, but my live shows will be a little bit shorter. All right. And my hidden and credits will be already pre-recorded and playing. So that way it can run through the hidden and credits no problem without me having to keep starting a new video. And then when it's time for me to run my mouth, I'll just hit you up with a live to run my mouth. All right. So Tribula Fire is in the building. He said, welcome to Think Different TV. He also hashtag Tdtv and also put the brain, the TV and the 2 exclamation points, which is our logo. And you know what? I just realized, where's my mug? So while I am getting my mug, I'm going to do the video of the week. Now, I want to know what y'all thoughts are on the topic. How do y'all feel about dating after 30? Are you someone who is in a relationship now? Or are you someone who is after 30 and single? Do you find it harder to date after 30? Do you find it easier to date after 30? Do you have kids? Is that like a determining factor? There's so many different things and so many different people that have so many ways to contribute to the discussion. And I feel that at the end of the day, what I ultimately want to be in a relationship. But I do also realize that I still have work to do on myself. And that's just being real and honest. I'm not yet 40, and I still want to travel and everything like that. And I just feel like, even though we shouldn't really travel alone, Black women, we shouldn't be traveling alone at all. We should at least have a group of friends that we're going with or someone to check in with and everything like that. But, as far as relationship wise, as far as being with someone and traveling, I think I'm still at that point where I don't want to risk it. Like, I gotta be on dates with you here for a number of times before we travel somewhere. Because once we travel somewhere and you start acting out, like that's not cool. And fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. No, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So I don't want to be shamed. Okay, I don't want to feel ashamed. I always want to love, right? And I had a recent experience where it didn't go well, and so it made me go back and rethink a few things, reevaluate a few things, try to figure out what the heck am I doing wrong? Is there something that I'm doing wrong? Is something that this person did wrong? Is it like no one is to blame? We're just not on the same page? I don't know. It just was disastrous. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. Okay. So that made me put a lot of things into perspective. And that's what made me think of this topic. You know, finding your person after 30. Is it harder? Is it easier? Is it, you know, leave those comments below. But that's all I really wanted to talk about for the hot topic. So we're going to jump into our music video of the week. If I can get to it. It's terrible, 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 terrible. Let me see if I can get to it. All right, here we go.
Hey, this is your favorite niece, Leah, and you are watching Think Different TV, hosted by Lashia, and this is the music video of the week.
D-Cox forever. Here comes the bounce. Here we go. The chords in the melody collides my serenity. My atonal sonatas now conjure up a remedy. No elsewhere will you find a fresher breath of air. More surefire, absolutely never need a spare. The siphon and crack codes. The words form your skeletal structure, plus the mirror bonded in your bones. God-given talent with angelic metronomes. They undermine your value, but your heart still listens home. Swing by my limbs, causing cracks in the wind. Consumed by the pure beauty of life once again. Sonnets and haikus, tethered in my tunes. Immaculate revisions and commences long overdue. Study the greats, no one tends to imitate. Prolific course of action, cause my face to salivate. Confirmative, I'm a class act that's affirmative and informative force whose voice travels turbulent. Do it for hip hop, do it for hip hop, hip hop. Come on, do it for hip hop, hip hop. Come on, y'all, do it for hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. I profess literary terms vicariously through music sheets, lyrics and beats. I learn my three make opponents as frigid like winter solstice. Bubblegum rappers and trap, that's my opponents. Melody, harmony, rhythm and timber. The focal of my golden focus, prologuing my tenure. Flows I concur, register sincere. Tightrope treachery like I'm walking on splinters. Henceforth, my first foot is the best fourth. Acclimate many bangles, weathered many storms. Sworn to restore the order, affordable rates. Nordically, navigating messages beyond the states. Never braggadocious, my results say face. Man, I fell so many times, but I fell to God's grace. His touch alone resonates with me when I fall from home. Spidey's itches tingling, annihilating all my foes. Do it for hip hop, do it for hip hop, hip hop. Come on, do it for hip hop, hip hop. Come on, y'all, do it for hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. Tap it up now, tap it up, tap it up, tap it up now, tap it up, tap it up, tap it up now, tap it up, tap it up, tap it up now, tap it up, tap it up. Back to the topic as I live, you're not forgotten. Apples don't fall far from trees, they're just rotten. The theory of music is appreciated. The tension is strenuous, I must alleviate it. Nasir Jones, you are a living legend. You bridge the gap, concrete begin sedimenting. I studied your passion for years, made these words fall upon your ears. We must collab, create a new guarded tip from illmatic to magic. You manage manic of treasures, God's son, you're the mirror one, still matic. You sell the world is mine, word is bond, bound to shine. They wouldn't understand the process within a Don's mind. Motion of a locomotive, ethereal potion, book of rhymes, mastermind, dog, what you holding? Most don't tell the truth, speeches when I'm in the booth. In this beautiful life, hip hop lives through me and you. Do it for hip hop, do it for hip hop, hip hop. Come on, do it for hip hop, hip hop. Come on, y'all, do it for hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. Do it for hip hop, do it for hip hop, hip hop. Come on, do it for hip hop, hip hop. Come on, y'all, do it for hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. Bounce. She's shooting.
You want to have 4 bank accounts for your business to help manage the cash flow. It's very hard to manage cash flow with money coming in and debits coming out all at the same time, especially once your business starts to grow. Your first account wants to be an income account. All your cash deposits will go here. All your credit card deposits will go here. We will not have any checks or a check card linked to this account. Your second account at the same bank is going to be an operating or an expense account. We'll have checks and a check card, and we're going to pay all of our bills. Every day, every week, every month, however your cash flow is, you will transfer money from the income account to the expense account for whatever the bills are. Your third account is going to be for payroll. The employees will change the amount of checks. Employees will make up fake checks. We don't want an employee, changing $1,000 check to a $10,000 check and that going through our main income account, and now we cannot pay our rent. Okay, so your third account is going to be your payroll account. Your fourth account is going to be tax/savings. So on the months that you have a large cash flow, we're going to start saving some money there for taxes or for savings for a rainy day. See you at the bank.
All right, guys, it is time for our Tdtv Jeopardy. I feel like that ended a little abruptly. I feel like we need to give a shout out to our sponsor real quick. So we're definitely going to do that right now. Hold on, let me get to it. First off, gotta play my baby.
Hey, you're watching my mommy on Think Different TV.
I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
Okay, guys, we're doing our Tdtv Jeopardy. You must have cash at. Number one rule, must have cash at. $20 cash prize will be sent to your cash app. Number two, must have camera on when you join in. Number three, must answer in the form of a question. Example, the color of the sky is this. You must answer what is blue. If you do not answer in the form of a question, you will be wrong. Even if you're right, you will be wrong. Wrong answers, number four, will result in score deduction. Number five, must answer Final Jeopardy correctly to win Tdtv Jeopardy as a whole. And as always, Godspeed and good luck. Now, I'm going to post the link in the comments. And if you're feeling froggy, come on through and show us it. If you know the answers to some of these questions. I have a very special Jeopardy tonight. So if you want to join in and participate, do so now. And I'm going to play the countdown. If no one is joined by the time this countdown is over, then guess what? I guess we're not having a Tdtv Jeopardy. All right, here we go. And time's up. So I guess we're not having our Tdtv Jeopardy tonight, but guess what? There's always next week. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let me take this thing off the screen so y'all can see my face, so y'all can see how happy and appreciative I am. Thank you so much for tuning in to Think Different TV tonight. We had a quick topic. Our hit it and quit it, we're hitting and quitting it. Quick hot topic, finding your person after 30. What are the values that you look for? What are the qualities you look for in a person when you're dating after 30? Is it things to do with stability, somebody you can just hang out with, somebody like what is the qualifications in your mind when you're dating somebody after 30? I know that after 30, a lot of women are looking for security. So not necessarily like take care of me, but it's kind of like we gotta start working together because we're in our 30s. So we should not be sitting around all day, with no dreams, no aspirations, no type of goals. And want to do stuff like Netflix and chilling is good, like late teens, early 20s, even going a little bit late 20s. But when you get to your 30s and 40s, y'all, like, we need to go out. Like, there's no more pandemic. There's no more reason to be sitting around watching TV. Like, that should not be a date. All right. That should not be a date. You hear me? That should not be a date. Okay. We should not be doing this thing, this tango, where you're like, oh, well, you can come over my house and chill, or I can come over your house and chill. There is a world outside my window. I'm on my Glenn Lewis. I need to be out and about. All right, out in the boots. All right, so stop telling me. Some people they don't want to go nowhere because they ain't got no money. That ain't got nothing to do with me, because I got money. You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be up in the house. You know. So finding a person is find somebody that you mesh with. Your demons and their demons play nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all need to be on the same accord. If you're not, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. If you're a person that likes to travel, but that person doesn't like to travel, that's not the person for you. I'm sorry to say it. They may be great in every other area, but if that's something that's really like a deal breaker for you, speak up. Speak up. Speak up. You gotta speak up. You can't just be like, oh, well, you know, he's this, he's that, you know, but he don't never want to go nowhere. If you're going to complain about it, obviously is a bone of contention. So you just need to just not be with that person. I'm not saying, you know, it can't be something that's worked on. You can offer suggestions. You can also bring it up like calmly, like, hey, you know, I noticed that it's been like 2 months. We haven't really hit the town, been out to dinner. You know, is there something that you would like to do if we went out? You know, just make a little suggestions. And if he's still like on some, I want to stay in the house, and women too. If you're with somebody, guys, if you're with a woman, you like to go out and you like to go here and there, and she's like, I want to stay in the house. What are you doing? All right. You know, you need to go out and find somebody else that like to be out. And there's some perpetrators out there. It might be people that just was like their friends forced them out. They're like, oh, I guess I can't go out. You know, so be real careful about those ones, because those are the ones that's going to be like, you think they like to go out, but then you get them and then they like, I like to be at home with my homebody. I was a homebody for a long time, but that's because I ain't had no money. There was an actual reason for me to want to be in the house. And you know, when you're dating guys that, you know, their main thing is like take you to the movies or something like that, and there's nothing wrong with going to the movies. There's absolutely nothing wrong with going to the movies, because movies is expensive. You feel me? But it's not something that I like to do personally all the time. You know, I like to do it, but I like to do other things too. Like, let's go play pool. Let's go bowling. Let's do something else. And that's way less than going to the movies. So I digress. All right. That pretty much wraps up the show tonight. Reg is in the building. What's up, Reg? We're already wrapping up for the night. No one came in for the Jeopardy. Triple F5 Her wants to thank all of you for tuning in to Think Different TV. See you guys next week with new HIQIs, which is Hidden and Quidditch, a hot topic, a new music video of the week, and our Tdtv Jeopardy. How did y'all like our music video of the week, by the way? I didn't even shout him out. Real Jersey Mike, he did his thing with it's for I do this for hip hop. I do this for hip hop. I do this for hip hop. That's what it's called. And I just love his wordplay. I love the video. I like how simple, clear cut it is. He's a dope artist. So make sure y'all follow him at Real Jersey Mike on IG. He's also Jersey Mike on YouTube if you want to check out his videos. And I think I pretty much covered all my bases. Oh, shout out to Joy Hunt Esquire with her financial tip about the different bank accounts. That's very helpful. And I thought y'all could use that information. One thing though, the last one, the savings account, I wouldn't do a savings account in a bank. I would do a mutual fund. That's just what I would do. But a mutual fund also requires discipline. Like you have to be able to contribute a certain amount every month. And if you're not in that position, you might want to do a savings account in the bank until you're able to transition to getting a mutual fund. I don't know if that means anything to anybody. It means something to me. No, I'm just sharing the information. Also, I got on my Eagles because my Eagles defeated the Kansas City Cheeks, as in booty cheeks, and they took and destroyed the Buffalo Bums. So I'm very excited about that. We are now 10-1. That is our record. And we're going to go for 11-1 when we destroy the whiners, the 40 whiners. But I got my mug. Check out my mug. Got merch. Make sure y'all check out my merch. What else? Trevo, anything else? I don't think there's anything else. We're pretty much good. We wrap it up for tonight. I appreciate you guys. Make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any episodes, replays, or exclusive interviews from Think Different TV. As always, I hope you guys got a lot out of what I've shown you tonight. And I appreciate you guys. So make sure y'all tune in next week for another episode of Think Different TV. Oh, and shout out to Queen. Queen been rocking out with me since the beginning. She was about to be like, you ain't even shout me out. Queen been rocking out with me. Shout out to Imitation by Jarrell. He's the one that painted it. Yeah. I got you. I told him. All right. So don't be very demanding this one. But yeah, guys, I love you. And y'all take care. I'll see y'all all next week. Bye.
Think Different TV. Live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl Lashia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV, where minds meet.
You're the reason I